one girl I knew, she was a waitress and whatnot. She's like, I don't know, not crazy, but she's been, probably a year in, and she's like 12 grand a month now. She was a waitress, like she's...
Fair fucking play. You have an OnlyFans.
I do have an OnlyFans.
Is there much of a difference between doing sort of mainstream porn and doing OnlyFans?
Yes and no, really. I mean, look, it's all sex, right? It's all sex acts. You're still bearing your body and soul to the world. But I do feel that OnlyFans, it's just tapped into a whole different type of content that just wasn't there, and it's kind of merged all of these things, so it used to be just porn, the VHS or whatever, the DVD and blah blah blah, and it's sort of integrated along. Then we sort of had that whole like webcamming thing where you could now have that sort of interaction with the girl, and she was there and you could tip her and she would then wave at you or whatever. And it's just the progression of that, it's like, well, actually now that you can talk to this girl directly, like you can message her one-on-one, or this guy, and you can have your own custom video made. You could ask how her morning was. You can support that creator. You can individually give them money now rather than just requesting the companies book them. You can support that person. And I feel that has really changed the game, whereas before there was a lot of like onus on the big companies to be booking these people and promoting them and doing all of that. We're now booking girls because of their OnlyFans. We're now like, oh, who's this chick? Like, damn, she's doing really well. She's got loads of followers. Like, oh, would you like to work for us on that? And it's so for us, it's great. We're able to find these new talents and sort of bring in more different people, and they use our brands to sort of advertise themselves and their scenes and their OnlyFans and get their name out there. But yeah, OnlyFans is great. I just or any of these sort of content pages are great. To be able to put interaction between the customer and the performer is quite unique, and it's not something that's kind of been explored before. And I think that's why it's so popular.
Right. So they don't hinder the industry at all. If anything, it's helping it.
Well, I mean, I suppose the bigger companies could say that revenue's not going to them, but for the performers, it's definitely helping the performers, as in terms of they've got more access directly to their fans. They're in control of their content. They own their content. They can put it out there to whoever they want and charge what they want, So I think just having that control back kind of gives a lot to the performers, whereas, sort of necessarily you didn't have that control. You get paid your day rate to come and shoot the scene. You can maybe choose the script or XYZ, but now if you want to do a Superman parody, you can do that. You can literally do anything that you want and control it, run your page how you want, update it as often as you want. And yeah, it is a crazy platform, and it's changed so many lives. I mean, some of the money that people are making on it's incredible.
We've had an OnlyFans go on here before, Lauren Alexis.
Okay.
Do you know who she is? And so she was briefly mentioned the kind of money that you can earn on there, and it was fucking crazy. There was who's the one that we mentioned, the ginger-haired girl that did she was like a Disney girl back in the day.
Belle Delphine.
Oh no, not her. It was. I think she might be friends with her now. I can't remember.
We've had Belle Delphine on here though.
Okay, nice.
She Bella Thorne. Bella
Thorne. Oh, the actress.
Yeah.
Who went onto OnlyFans, and a lot of sex workers didn't like that because she quickly became like the highest earner.
But you're gonna get that in any industry, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? If a new podcast comes around and then all of a sudden they're the top one, me and you, that could be the best podcast in the world, and we'll be going, who are these?
Shit, isn't
it? Just
the sad hour.
There are a lot of celebrities on there now, though, aren't there? Like I think Cardi B joined. I think a few.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was referenced in a Beyonce song. It's been in all sorts of shit. It's like it's become very mainstream, like you say. I think a lot of creators are going on there, like mainstream people. But yeah, they done a weird one a few months back when they kind of shut out all adult performers and stuff. Said they would.
Did they?
Yeah. Oh, it was horrendous. Yeah, they basically said they was banning sex workers off the platform.
Why?
Great question.
That isn't that what most people on there they now are by default.
Yeah. So it was really kind of, again, another sort of harsh one on the industry as a whole. We kind of spent all this time and built up their platform with them and worked with them, told them all the kinks, all the bad stuff, all the stuff that worked, finally got it to a thing where it was huge and popular, and then it was like, yeah, we kind of don't want you guys anymore, and there was a big backlash. Obviously the industry kind of went into a revolt, and sort of, very anti-fans, OnlyFans hashtags and stuff started, and a lot of creators started switching to other platforms and stuff, and they ended up reverting their decision. But a lot of sex workers got hurt in that, a couple of months, because, people were just cancelling their subscriptions, or it was reminders that, oh yeah, I've got an OnlyFans. Like, what is that? Cancel that, and
wow.
So, yeah, a lot of people got hurt in them couple of months.
I don't know if you can say, but how many people are subscribed to your OnlyFans?
I do. It's not too bad. I'm probably like 20k a month or something.
20,000 people.
No, like £20,000 a month.
Oh wow, wow.
No, not too bad.
Do you know if what the demographic is? Does it give you a breakdown?
You can go into it. I mean, it's mainly men.
Yeah.
I have a few girls on there, but yeah, say mainly guys and whatnot.
That's
But
a really lucrative platform then, right?
yeah, I mean, obviously, you've got costs involved. You have to then produce content and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it is good. And as I say, mine's sort of a side hustle. It's not my main job or
Yeah.
income. And as I say, it's great. But some of the girls that they really work here, they're doing 6 figures a month.
And yeah, Belle Delphine was absolutely smashed it, didn't she?
Yeah.
When Belle Delphine posted that Christmas Day porn video,
Mhm.
and that was a big news. I think we had her on the show like early December that month, and we asked her who it was going to be with, and she revealed a few exclusives to us, and it did wonders for our numbers because there's so many people out there that wanted to see that. Would she, and obviously I don't want to speak about her finances, it's not fair, but would she have been approached by certain porn companies to put it on? Would there have been like a bidding war there?
Probably.
Right.
It could have been.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. So do porn companies, would they reach out to people that maybe haven't done porn before but have a
Oh,
big following?
Of course, yeah. We'll often try and hit up people and collaborate and work with them. Especially, it was more Instagram, back in the day. You sort of back in the day. How are we talking back?
yeah.
Back in the
Bebo,
day,
if someone was in your top 12 on Bebo. It was top 16, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's how long ago it was.
I'm a boomer.
Right.
I'm a boomer.
But yeah, so it's one of them. We'll notice popularity and stuff, and they'll definitely try and jump on that and book people if they can, and if they want to do it, if it's something they're interested in. Then, and as I said, that's one good thing with the OnlyFans. There's tons of girls now that are kind of coming forward. They've got great followings on OnlyFans, and they're now coming into the adult industry because of the OnlyFans thing that started off as like a lockdown project. And I think that's the crazy one for me. The amount of girls that I've met that started OnlyFans in lockdown were normal girls.
Mm.
One girl I knew, she was a waitress and whatnot. She's like, I don't know, not crazy, but she's been, probably a year in, and she's like 12 grand a month now. She was a waitress, she's
Fair fucking play.
I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, and she's like, this is great. And I'm like, that's fair play.
I might do an OnlyFans.
You won't be earning that, Jack. You will not be earning anywhere near that. Oh,
One sub.
I'm
And he's only doing that to support a local business. That is it. That's his eat out to help out there.
Oh, I don't want to see that.
Or eat that.
You mentioned OnlyFans gives the viewer an opportunity to be able to speak to their favourite creators. Do you get weird requests or weird DMs from anyone?
There are weird DMs. But yeah, I think, if you've paid to ask the question, I do deserve to answer it. You're getting your answer whether you like it or not. But
Have you ever had a DM where you've gone, fucking hell, I am not replying to that?
stop messaging me, Dad.
Oh, God.
Even like maybe Instagram. Have you ever had like a message on somewhere that you're going, why the fuck are you messaging me that?
Yeah, there's been some strange one. Just I don't know if it's someone that you went to school with or some random crap like that. But yeah, you get a few random ones that are like that. But again, nothing too crazy. I did have someone buy my underwear that lived like the next street up from me.
Oh, my word.
And I was like, do they know that that we live that close?
Oh, because you saw the delivery address.
Yeah, and I'm like, do I go round?
Hand deliver.
Just hand deliver it.
Hello, Mary, is your husband home? Oh, he's ordered these whiffy little numbers.
Would you not turn up wearing them?
Yeah,
I think you've asked for these.
You got the Ziploc, babe? Just ding them in.
All the comedians you have on there, you are a bit like, I know it's a cliche, but a bit like a family. Like, you turn it on, we know who we're going to see,
right. Yeah.
and the way you get on. So has anyone ever come on and they don't really fit that kind of vibe?
Once or twice, yes.
Yeah.
Once or twice,